Okay, hey, hi, and hello everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for the weekly track roundup. My thoughts, my opinions, my feelings on a bunch of songs that have dropped over the past week or so. All linked down below in the description box of this video if you are curious to check them out for yourself, of course. Also down there is a link to our Turntable Lab affiliate, Dealy Blue. If you click on that and you buy a turntable, some vinyl, something, we get kickback from it. Helps out the channel. Appreciated greatly, of course. And also down there is our Patreon page, as usual, if you want to get some extra bonus monthly content while supporting us in the process. And also shout out to continued sponsor, good people at the Ridge. Mwah. Still making these amazing, fantastic, tough as nails, metal-plated wallets, RFID blocking, that fit nicely in that front pocket. Get yours today. Hit up that link down below. Promo code MELON, 10% off your order. Let's go to the worst tracks of the week. We have just a couple, honestly. Just a few to get out of the way. One is this new Rae Sremmurd track with Flo Milli, Community Dick, terrible chorus, annoying samples, basic beat, very boring, uninteresting verses from the Sremmurd boys. Flo Milli is pretty worthwhile on the track. She's really the best thing about the whole thing. Without her, it would be a complete and utter waste, so at least it has that going for it. We also have this new one from M.I.A, Popular is the title, and it's just really a shame that all of these new M.I.A tracks have been pretty boring and uninspired, unlistenable even, and I would say that is even the case for this new one over here, sadly. The tracks that I was on the fence with, but still wanted to give a shout out. You might like them more than me. They are as follows. This new one from YG. That Stevie Wonder line is weird, and I think the track has a rough start, but the beat and chorus are great, and I think the sentiment of the song overall is pretty solid from YG. A bit of a more sensual and more emotion-filled track from him that's not too bad. Check it out. We have this new one from Tones and I. Landing in the M.I.A category, yes, believe it or not. This track is not too bad. The vocals are better. The dance beat is grooving. The chorus is there. This is like a vast improvement upon almost pretty much everything from Welcome to the Madhouse. I wouldn't say it's one of the best songs I've ever heard, but like better, massive improvement, much better, liking it being much better. All right, we have a new one from Rex Orange County over here. Not crazy about this one, honestly. Like, it's all right, but I think the chorus could have popped a little bit more, and the auto-tune on his voice isn't really all that flattering much of the time. Really badass stunt shot here on the front cover, though. The tune at the core of this thing, I think, is okay. It's just not dressed in the best way. We also have one from Little Dragon over here. It's groovy. It's got an interesting switch up toward the end. Vocals are solid, but usually I come away from a lot of Little Dragon's tracks wanting a bit more punch, a bit more color, a bit more liveliness, but I don't usually quite end up getting it. But I will say this, though. This track over here is one of a few that the band is going to be dropping very soon, and this one, Frisco, is the first. It seems they have a track coming out with JID very soon, so that should be pretty interesting. JID, yeah. The dude, JID, with a Little Dragon on the track. Could be cool. All right, we have Death Cab for Cutie over here, coming through with a track where they go in a bit of a post-rock direction, especially toward the end. It's like, some spoken word stuff, some Mogwai-esque riffs. It's not too bad. Foxglove through the Clearcut. It's pretty cool. It's interesting. Nice change of pace from the band. We have a new one from Ari Lennox, Hoodie. The vocal performance is impressive. The spread it like queso line is a little sussy, but pretty much everything else about it is great and sensual and passionate. And, obviously love the whole Hoodie thing. Hey, it's hoodie cuffing season, boys. It's going to be fall soon, so watch out. Your girl's going to be stealing that hoodie. We have the best tracks of the week. They are as follows, but Bam. This new one over here from Yeah Yeah Yeahs, which sounds like it should be from a fucking 007 soundtrack. It's pretty cool, you know, interesting direction for the band. There are moments where I wish Karen O's vocals went a bit harder, but still, Burning is the title if I didn't already say. We have this new one from Fortet over here. Groovy driving beats, multiple phases. It is hypnotic. It is mesmerizing. It is colorful. Mango Feedback is the title. Check it out. Give it a shot. Looking forward to a new project from him soon, hopefully. We have a new one from Sigh over here. Yes, the Japanese metal outfit Sigh are coming through with a track that has a lot of old school kind of jazzy prog vibes going on in the instrumental, which go over pretty tastefully. Obviously, some more insane and extreme metal passages to be had as well. Mayonaka no Kaii is the title. Hope I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, kick-ass multi-phase track from Sigh. Cool to hear them kind of throwing it back a little bit on some old school shit, but still having it sound kind of refreshing and new and true to them. We also have a new one from Sam and PinkPantheress over here, Picture in My Mind. Really cool to see these two team up and for it to turn out so good. Vocals are solid, beats are great, tune all around is nice, nice, nice. We have a new one from Open Mike Eagle over here, another taste of his forthcoming record. Everything is sounding solid so far, so really excited to hear this one. Hopefully Open Mike Eagle is going to bounce back nice on this one. I'll Fight You is the title. And we have a new one from Nicki Minaj over here, Super Freaky Girl, which I'm liking. I'm having some fun with. Like, I get and I understand, like, it's not a super profound track or anything like that, and it's a bit basic, and I will give it to some critics in saying, like, it kind of feels like she's throwing it back a little bit to the Anaconda formula on this one, especially with, like, you know, trying to force this Super Freak sample down our throats, and the track mostly kind of being based around that, just like, you know, with Baby Got Back, so on and so forth. But it's still a pretty fun little pop rap bop with old school flavor to it. And we have Deadmau5 over here from the Resident Evil soundtrack. Skylar Grey on the track as well. My Heart Has Teeth. I'm liking this one quite a bit. You know, very or Resident Evil, like the Netflix deal that they have going on. I don't watch things. I just listen to things. Whatever. Anyway, I digress. I'm liking the you know, analog old school 80s style synthesizers on this one. Skylar's very subtle vocal approach works, I think, quite well on the track. It's very creepy, it's very eerie, it's very groovy, and I'm just liking the energy. It's strange, but also quite creepy and catchy. So yeah, check it out. It's a good one. All right, we have a new one from First Aid Kit. It's a driving little like folk rock cut with some passionate soaring vocal harmonies that are quite good. You know, First Aid Kit, they never need any sort of chorus effect for anything. You know, they just have that twin vocal power that no other duo has out there. Out of My Head is the title of the track, and it kicks ass. It's quite good. It's a really passionate, anthemic little single. And we have JID over here, the dude JID, coming through with the track Dance Now with Kenny Mason. It's a banger. It's a bop. It's insane. The bars are great. The production's great. Kenny Mason sounds solid on it too. And man, am I fucking excited for this JID record. This JID record has been necessary for a long time. So I'm pretty pumped to hear what he's going to bring on this record. And we also have Death's Dynamic Shroud coming through with a really another forward-thinking and very experimental, futuristic cut that honestly is like beyond fucking words. Like this upcoming project that they have coming, you know, down the pipe and everything is exciting, but then also anxiety inducing for me, because everything they've been dropping in terms of like these recent singles has been envelope pushing, feels ahead of the curve, feels mind-bending, is exciting. Fall for Me is the title, if you couldn't already tell. But by that same token, it's like, oh my God, how am I going to describe anything going on here? It's like so fucking insane. I'm even having trouble now talking about this track, but yeah, it's just fantastic, and I can't wait to wrap my mind around this shit. And yeah, that has been the weekly track roundup, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you got some good recommendations out of this video. Over here next to my head, another video you can check out. Hit that up. You know what it is. All right, you're the best. Anthony Fantano, forever.